Maybe I shouldn't have used all of it. That's fine. I do need the manpower. Clergy gains influence. No, never. Oh, for God's sake. You're costing me all of my money. Ah. And yes, we can stop that and then go to our allies and have someone improving relations with the allies to keep them sweet. Mamelukian separatists are going to be soon. So let's have you guys jumping on the ships again, and we'll send you back down here to like there. Never seen an EU4 game translate in Victoria. You should check out the March of the Viking series then. Where I go from Crusader Kings 2 to EU4 to Victoria. Wow, that was a quick uprising. Thankfully it's a fort. So we will have a little bit of time. Also, I have to say their uniforms are quite splendid. Oh, they've even got the cross on the shoulder. Oh, that's cool. Alright, the Knights' uniforms are awesome. A little bit more. But we the 7th highest score. Are we a great power? We're a great power. I'd forgotten about that. We're even greater than England. Oh yeah! Nice. Right, one more month and then we'll attack. Never really watched EU4 gameplay. You're missing out. It's a great game. I would say EU4 is my favourite of the Paradox games. Industrial urbanization. Here we go. The growing economy of Durrës is attracting people from the entire monastic order to the province. A steady trickle of people are leaving the countryside to seek new work opportunities and new life in the city of Durrës. Gain base production, base tax, influx of workers, construction costs reduced, development reduced. However, Ferrara loses manpower and tax. That's fine. Come on, come on. Kill the rebels. Actually did quite a lot of damage there. Not actually that much. Nothing I can't deal with. Also, did I ever get to 100% professionalism? God damn it. Then Tunisian separatists will be the next thing. Maybe. Oh, Milan is insulting us. They're just asking me to come over there and just smash them around a bit. I need to get my overextension down before I do that, though, because if you go over 100 overextension, very bad things start to happen. Ooh. French Revolution's begun. Though it looks like the French are putting it down pretty ably. I wonder who the counter-revolution's going to be. Lost some for recruiting marks. Yeah, that's true. No. I'll take the prestige because I need to rebuild that after the placating of Malta. Mantua, even. I am Malta. Yeah, one of the cool things about EU4 is Napoleon can appear. If you're playing as France and you have the revolution, then Napoleon can appear, and he is very, very, very strong. He's like one of the best leaders in the game. Can be hard to keep alive, though. French. Oh, they have Malta. Well, I'm supposed to be Malta. Unfortunately, the game cannot model the fact if you lose Rhodes, it can't move you to Malta, you just lose, because you've lost your last province. I wonder if you have 2 provinces and you lose Rhodes, does it then give you Malta? Not sure about that. It's not been a problem I've had to deal with. Well, the Knights have a surprising amount of power here. Then again, I thought I'd be losing it because of overextension, but I'm not. Yeah, having better prestige would definitely help. Right, and they have a bunch of colonies. Colonies really help with trade. Way more than trading companies do. How's Vinland doing? That's a good question. Vinland is growing mighty. Kind of waiting for a Florida-Finland war. Oh, is that even Florida? No, that's Castellan Canada. Yeah, you would have a much easier time against Castellan Canada than Florida. Florida would be tough. Like, Vinland's big, but it's not actually that wealthy. What year does the game end? It's not 1824, it's 1821. January 1821. I've seen an event trigger to give the Knights Malta when Rhodes fell, however I'm not sure if it triggers if the player is Knights. It can't, because you will have lost by then. Yes, I've seen it happen to the AI, but it can't happen to players. And we need to build some more stuff. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Yeah, we're in the stage of the game when production efficiency starts to really take off. Yeah, production's already outpacing taxes. Trade almost never becomes weak, though. Trade is really good, especially as a Western power. And especially if you manage to get ports in Genoa. Like, oh yeah, we have. Speaking of Genoese ports, how much control do I actually have over it? I'm still only second. I'm actually outperforming the French, but that's just because my trade efficiency is so high. We need to get more ships over there. What is my naval force limit these days? I'm over it by 80 ships. Oops. Oh well. The mad seer. He claims to be a seer who has seen civic glory and the destruction of secular art and culture and the great flood that will cleanse Venice from its filth. The mad preacher calls for a Catholic renewal and has instituted an extreme puritanical campaign. Enlisting the help of Venice's young men, there is a risk that he will cause disturbances or even dispute Grandmaster Fabricus's rights to rule. So the clergy can gain loyalty, or we could lose some devotion. We're already losing devotion, so I will take a hit to the admin this time. Do you know what happened in 1821? I don't think it was the death of Napoleon. I think it's when Napoleon was exiled to Corsica. Was it Corsica? No, St. Helena. It's when he lost the throne. The second time. Those appear to be... Oh, wait. Malta's not yours, Mordred. Stop looking at Malta. I know you're hungry for taking over Malta, but it's not yours. It's French. And the French are your friends. Come on, just a couple more cores, then I can start building the infantry unit up again. And how long was the truce? 52. 12 years. Yeah, we may have taken a lot from them. Take from them everything! There we go, the first set of cores are done, which will give me access to the cores slightly behind. It will also mean that I can start recruiting some more. So I need to go up to 18 of them. And done. I think it was... No, I'm not sure which was first. Elba or St. Helena. The thing that I've always been curious about is why does Victoria II start in 1836? Because surely it would make even more sense for it to start in 1821. Was 1836 when Belgium was formed? Something like that. It's actually fairly difficult to find a reason why the game would start in 36. And it finishes in 1925? Something like that. It's roughly 100 years. This is probably one of my favourite tracks in this game. Elba was first, okay. Lose stability or lose stability? Increased innovativeness, missionary strength is reduced but tech becomes cheaper, or missionary goes up. I mean, we have a lot of missionary work to do, but our missionaries are pretty strong. Which is especially surprising considering I haven't actually started down religious ideas yet. Like, that's the one you really need. How close am I to teching up? So this is for how long? 10 years. We're 5 years away from teching up next. I will take the cost then. And also, we can immediately pay that off. No, 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 no. 1836 Darwin returns with the Beagle. 1836, they originally intended a shorter date but rolled back specifically to include the Texas Revolution. Oh, right, uprisings, yeah, those are a thing. Let's go and have you stop training. I'll just send you over. Are there any unique mods for the game? There are lots of unique mods. One of the better ones I've heard is Imperium Universalis, which I think is like an ancient world mod. And then, yes, there's Meow and Taxes, which I will play at some point. It's like right at the top of my list of things to do. We can get a 50% cheaper trader. Yes, please. Is that guy right? Yes. And then I think I might even spend the money to promote him to a level 3. Actually, may as well wait until the end of the month. Another one! Oh, that's not even mine. Well, it's Manchuria. Where's their army? Sure. Fine, I'll go and help you, seeing as I don't know where your army is right now. Chink. And here. How's the annexation going? 50%. Diplomatic reputation low. If I could even remember how you check that. There it is. Overextension. Yeah, that would do it. I mean, we're dealing with it, slowly but surely. Guess what day it is tomorrow? Yeah, so tomorrow is the community multiplayer game, where we will be playing Europa Universalis, and if you wish to join us, you're welcome to do so. I would just strongly recommend that you come to our Discord, where we tend to organise and host and all that type of stuff from there. That's also where the server details go. So yes, if you wish to play some Europa Universalis with the Mordred Viking community, and myself of course, you're more than welcome to join. I think this will be the 3rd session. So there are a couple of countries which are already being played, so those are basically reserved. And there are some rules, like you must be rivaled to 2 other players, if you are able to be rivaled to 2 other players. And also, I would much prefer if you played in Europe, or at least Europe and the Middle East, and that you play a major power. Unless your name is Val, in which case, for some reason, you're playing Bosnia. Which is definitely not a major power right now. Right, let's put you there. Hey, Superman. And send you back over here. Good. Yeah, if Val keeps on pushing the Ottomans' patience, I suspect that will happen sooner rather than later. Because I know he's been playing very fast and loose, like provoking Byzantium into wars and things. And if Bussy is actually able to find a sub for France, then there might be some French-English action. Although, actually, France is no longer protected. Ah, that was something I was going to do. That reminds me. We don't actually have a Discord channel for the multiplayer games. I was going to do that. Community multiplayer. Create. How do I order you in this list? Ah. Put you there. This is for discussions about community multiplayer games. Damn it, Isdar, you beat me to it. And yeah. FYI, Lucy, you may want to ask him that. Go. Conversion successful. Right, let's continue converting. We have almost got too much Diplo. We're still 4 years ahead of time, so development time. That is a lot of local development value. I approve. Let's do that. How much money am I making from production now? 54. Yeah, production is well and truly dwarfing money from other sources. Only on half morale, but this is a fight you should be able to win. Come on. Yes, got there in time. Good. The quality of my military is far superior to yours, rebels. And back to drilling. You drilling? Yes. So you are still showing at full morale. How are we doing on professionalism? 99.02. Okay, we're close. We're very close again. We can core another province. Oh, for Pete's sake. Stop it! Heading out to watch Ben streams here. Yeah, no, catch you later, Superman. And thanks for the bits. Right, how are we doing in terms of overextension? We're now at 50% with these that are going to be done fairly soon. You are still only allied with Nassau, which is not going to end well for you, buddy. Buddy boy or chap old thing or bean. Nice is allied with Ferrara. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Wait, Switzerland changed to a merchant republic? Without having any ports? I was like, how on earth did you manage to build a trading post here? That's a merchant republic. Oh. Huh. Interesting. So they went from administrative republic, which is really good, to a merchant republic, which is far less so. Well, they're a very small nation. So it might not have been completely bonkers. Just mostly bonkers. Who guarantees Savoy? Milan. Nah, that's not going to help you. Right, I need my diplomats back, please. Why are you moving your army? Come back here. Alright, seriously, stop moving. Fortunately for you, I just caught you here. No, 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 no. Dead army is dead. I'd rather take Milan out separately because then I don't need to worry about co-belligerizing people and dragging in alliance chains. I can just do this separately and then go after Nice after that. Oh, here comes the Nassau army. Unfortunately, Ferrara's fort is only a level 4. Yeah, I might need to go and grab my other army. How are we doing on rebels? None. Okay. Well, we'll just go and grab our other army and just drop them in Ferrara. Hey, Lewis. Right, the other thing I was busy doing was sorting out my naval battle fleet. Well, we're going to be going to Ferrara, so I'm just going to drop you lot in there. And the actual warships we'll just leave in Alexandria for now. Until the other transports arrive. And then what is the most modern form of transport? East India? Yes. I don't think there's anything newer than that. Let me just drop you on top of Ferrara. Glorious. Oh, Mantua did it for me. Well, thank you, Mantua. How's your annexation going, by the way? 50%. God, it's slow. Having that really poor diplomatic reputation really doesn't help. You could probably build a couple more things. That will do. Incompetent administrator. Matters of governmental organisation have never been Fabricus's strong suit. What a good leader does to compensate for such a known weakness is to delegate. And this is exactly what the Grandmaster has done, but the people who have handled the administration instead have proven to be more competent than honest. The government runs well enough, but there tends to slowly shift in priorities towards matters where the benefactors of these irreplaceable officiants find to be of importance. With Fabricus himself unable to fully grasp the intricacies of the matters in question, the guilty parties cannot easily be seen or removed from office. For now, we simply have to suffer the consequences. I'll pay it off. It's fine. Corruption's not a huge issue for me. Mantua's sieging that, you're sieging that. Good. What level 40 you? 6. And you're just level 1. It's like, how on earth has Mantua managed to catch me and overtake me? Yeah, okay, that would do it. And we have a free advisor. That's military. Also, I was going to promote you. I totally forgot about that. We don't have any easy access to advisors. Can build improvements, but actually no, I'm not going to build any improvements. We're just going to wait until I can upgrade the advisors. Especially this guy. Because he's quite young. Doesn't tell you how much it's going to cost though, which is very annoying. Majorfit's having a civil war. Fort maintenance. Ignore the rabble. We have worse forts for... Oh no, just more expensive forts. Fine. Okay, so all of our ships have arrived here. We need to split out. What's better? Merchantman, tropical. Tropical. 23 merchant then. That was a tropical. So I don't see any point in just upgrading these ships, because I'm just going to steal them from the Ottomans anyway. Done. Milan wants peace. Well, that's unfortunate for you. In fact, yeah, what I should have done is gone after Nassau with this army. Take them out, which Mantua is in fact doing for me. Thank you, Mantua. Because with that, I can just make a bunch of more money. Generals bothered. Our generals are concerned the focus of the navy is hurting the army. And 10 years of cheaper Diplo cost. Cool. Cuneo has fallen. It's 49% already. Crikey. Yeah, Nassau is... yeah, didn't take long to fall. So how about you go ahead and give me, like, all of your money or something. That would be great. Thank you. And Milan is not ready to make peace yet. I find that unlikely. I still have one merchantman. Yeah, I don't actually care about the quality of the ships. I just want to make sure I have 60 of them. So I can transport my entire army at one time if necessary. Okay, now you're ready for peace. And all of your things are now belong to us. 51% overextension, which I believe is actually totally fine at this point. Pisses off. Savoy and Ferrara. I'm about to annex them anyway. Thank you very much for all of your stuff. Right, Nice, who are allied with only Ferrara. Wouldn't it be a shame if something were to happen to you?